Hello, dear ones, enlightened ones, inspired ones, my enchanted brothers and sisters. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel and to my video. I appreciate you being here. And if you appreciate me, go ahead and like the video and subscribe and all those wonderful things those YouTubers like to do. So I'm glad you're with me today. I thought let's do a video and see what the angels have to say. This is a general reading for the month of February 2021. And I always like to start off the reading with a prayer from Archangel Michael. So let's see what he has to say. I hope you're doing well. We're in the midst of the beginning of a snowstorm here where I live in Pennsylvania. And we're supposed to get a lot of snow. We'll see. We'll see. The weather is very unpredictable, but it's starting today, Sunday, and it's supposed to end on Tuesday. So, no worries, no worries. Okay, let's see. What prayer do you have to start us off for the month of February 2021? Hope you all are staying healthy and safe and warm, and most of all, feeling grateful. Gratitude brings a lot of stuff to us. And knowing and feeling that you're blessed, that's helps a lot too, because that means you're in God's hands. The cards are here now. Yeah. Okay, let's start this off. Because he wants two. We got two cards, two prayers. Okay, let's do this one first. Believe and trust. I think these are both really good prayers. But anyway, this prayer says, before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. And the second one, that prayer might be really needed after this one. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. And the prayer says, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. It's so hard for us to admit the truth or to really see the truth. So many of us live in denial of what could really be. It's either because it's not what we want, or it just seems unbelievable that maybe a person that we have trust, or even ourselves, things that we have done wrong. It's really important that we admit and know the truth and go from there. And a lie is a lie. I know a lot of us lie, maybe what we call little white lies. Oh, there's a card here. White little lies that we might tell not to hurt someone, but the truth is a lie is a lie. And so maybe you can soften the truth a little bit. Like if someone asks you, just for instance, someone says, how do you like this outfit on me? And you're thinking, oh, I don't like that outfit on you. But you don't want to tell them, say, oh, it looks nice, so that's a little white lie. Remember your karma, law of attraction, a lie is a lie. Yeah, but you could say something like, you know what, I think this one might really look good on you. Let's try this one, okay? And then try something different. That's just an example of what you might want to say. Okay, so I'm shuffling the angel tarot cards. Let me give them a little shuffle here. Please come to us right now and select 3 cards. 3 cards to let us know what should we expect in February. General reading. Expect in February 2021. That's a good card. Can you give us 2 more cards, please? 2 more cards. 2 more cards. Angels come to us now. Please guide us. Guide us. You need to tell us. February 2021. Let's see. My phone, I didn't silence it. I apologize for that. 2 cards, please. 2 cards. Okay. So the first card is the Awakening card. Yeah. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill is important to be yourself. So when we talk about being ourselves, is saying the truth and believe and trust what's going on. Okay. With the Archangel Michael cards, but look at things from a different perspective. You know, maybe things aren't the way it seems. And Archangel Gabriel's here, you know, and she is the Archangel, God's angel for delivering messages, and we all know this. And so she's coming to us and telling us, you know, be enlightened on what's really going on. It's a temporary standstill. And this could be any area, because this is a general reading. So you have to really think about where this pertains in your life, or how you're thinking, or what's going on. Because we have the Nine of Air card is next. And this card is saying, I just put a log on the fire, and I just noticed I got a little bit of soot in my finger here. Putting the log in. But then it says, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. Stop expecting the worst. Self-fulfilling prophecies. You know, we create what's going to happen in our lives. So stop expecting the worst. Stop having sleepless nights. Trust and know. And remember, the energies that you put out is going to come back to you. So if you stay in a state of worry or fear or any of those things, then you're going to constantly live that way. So stop expecting the worst. Have that awakening. Know what's real. Okay, don't fear. Trust in the process of things that are going on, because we have the Unity card. And with the Unity card, it says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. And so it's time to come together. All right, it's time, and I can't help but think of this in a political sense because of everything that we're going through in this country. But this also could be personal too, for you. So whether it's political, the things that you're worried about, or whether it's personal, it's time to come back to the traditional viewpoints, the traditional methods, the things that are important to us. Stop going into making things up in your head, expecting the worst, or let's say conspiracy theories, those type of things. We have to see what is real, what is really, really important. And I can't help but go back to the politics things with the impeachment trial coming up. You know, we have to come together. We have to make things better. That's just what we have to do. And it's the same thing if it's in your life. The same thing if something not going so well in your personal life, you have to take a different viewpoint. See things from a different perspective. It's just a temporary standstill, but stop expecting the worst, okay? When things disrupt our lives, it has to happen for change to happen. Sometimes, everything in the dark will come to light. And so are we ready for that? Are we prepared for that? And this is with anything. But you got to go back to where it's saying traditional viewpoints or methods. We have to go back to what's right, what is real. You know, our viewpoints, we have to go back to what our roots are. Laws, love, order, what's really there? What is really truth? What God and the angels are instructing you to, sometimes just to let it go. Let it run the course. Let it run the process. Maybe you're not supposed to be with this person, or maybe you are, but you have to seek the truth. I know in personal relationships, archangel cards. Archangels, please come to us and select 3 cards for the month of February 2021. Sometimes we live in denial all the time, even with relationships, whether they're with too many cards came out. Whether they're with partners or children or family members or friends or whatever. And most of the time, we had invested a lot of time and energy in these situations, and we don't know what to do. But my thought is always this: if what you think, say, and do doesn't take you to a place of peace, you have no business being there. Okay? So you need to change your viewpoints. You need to find a way that's going to bring you peace. And self-respect is everything. Self-respect is everything. Okay? And self-respect comes to how you treat yourself, how you view things, how you view things, how you see things. That's all part of self-respect, right? So the first card that came up with the archangels is the 7 of Raphael. This is following with the angel cards. It says, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. The need for detoxification. Yes. This is really, really important, whether it's political or in your personal life. Yes, it's time to make a decision. Did you have enough? You have to be very clear what you want. If you want to be, happiness is a choice, by the way. You have to choose to be happy. But if someone is in your life that's disrupting you, then you have to take action. You decide, no, this isn't where I want to be, and take action. And be fearless. You have to detox. We have to separate and detox and cleanse what's going on. Because, again, everything in the dark comes to light. And things happen, mishaps happen in our lives for us to make changes. It's not there to hurt us. It's not there to do anything like that. It's there to help us make changes, let us know that we are not on the right road that we need to be. So the divine guidance is with us. It says trust in the path, trust in it. And it says the search for the meaning of life, considered an alternative approach, surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. Okay, that's a lot like the looking things from a different perspective. That way, we have to search and search for the meaning of life. What is true? What is real? What is it that we want? Okay, what makes sense? And then we have the Chariot card from the archangels. And with this card, it says determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So whatever you're thinking, once you have considered divine guidance and decide to make a decision and be very clear with what you want. You have to be, you can't say, like when you make a decision, you put it out to the universe, what you think, say, and do again. Put those affirmations out, or even if you pray, you can't say, I want to be happy, because that's a choice you make. No one can make you happy. Nothing can make you happy. That's a choice you make. So if you're unhappy, so the prayer, what you might want to say or connect to is, help me find the happiness that I deserve. Help me make angels or God or whoever you pray to, any of the ascended masters. Help me to make the choices that's going to make me happy and strong and have self-respect and not tolerate these things, okay? So you want to be very clear. Again, happiness is a choice. You can't ask them to make you happy. You can ask them to guide you to act for bringing the happiness that you deserve in your life, okay? So that's what that. So okay, let's see these cards here. Okay. Angels, please come to us. Select 3 cards that we need to know that you'd like to share with us for the month of February. Cards. Please select 3 cards for us. 3 cards. Cards. Wow, 3 cards. Okay, so I'll go with this, the 5 of Pentacles. As you can see, there's a couple right there outside. And she's holding on tight to her baby, and they're like outside looking in. This is the temporary hardships card. You know, you could be lacking money or resources, watch your spending, things like that. And right now in our country, and I'm sure in the whole world, is suffering with this with the COVID-19, and they are struggling. They're worried. Okay, this could be feeling like you're an outcast. No one's listening to you. You're out alone in the cold, and or any of those things. You're lacking. Okay, but and it's just temporary. This is just temporary. Please hang in there. Hang in there, because things are changing. Things are going to, things always get better. They always get better. Again, sometimes when we go through certain hardships, it's trying to get us connect to our source of power, which is our faith, which is God, which is the light. So we need to reconnect, because maybe we disconnected from that. So once we reconnect to that, then everything is going to be stronger and more powerful. Trust me, I know. I've had many hardships and difficulties in my life. And this is where I think where my power to connect with the angels come from, because I had to do this, you know. I get messages from people that think I live a very privileged life, and I haven't. Okay. But anyway, the next card is the Judgment card. Okay, so you're not out in the card. This is the Judgment. This is the Karmic card. It's the resurrection, a renewal, coming back to life. Okay, so everything is going to be restored. Everything is going to be okay. But you have to recognize that you have to make these choices. Okay, if it comes down to politics or the government, you have to make the choices of knowing what is BS and what isn't. Okay, you have to make those choices for things to get better. Okay, and if it's in your life, the same thing. You have to know that. We have the Ace of Swords, which is a wonderful card. This is victory. This is triumph over difficulties. Inner strength, clarity. Things are finally coming clear to you, okay? So during the hardships that you might be going through, or what we're going through as a country, it's going to be all right. Things are going to get better, okay? Things are going to happen for you, either in your personal life or, you know, generally for all of us. Okay, so I'm going to, let's do Lord Ganesha cards. I love these cards. Let's see what Lord Ganesha has to say for us. Okay, Ganesha, please come to us right now. What message do you have for us for the month of February 2021? Select your message. Ganesha removes any obstacles that are in your way. And opens doors. He's very, very, very lucky. Okay. Oh, wow. It says promise of the future. Okay. So let me look up the meaning of this. It's number 8. Number 8 in angel numbers means money. Okay, so here we have Ganesha here, promise of the future. And it says, rest assured something new is on the horizon. All indications are favoring a time of new awareness. Seek new outlets for your creative expression. This heralds the beginning of a new phase in your life. Ganesha is asking that you take time to reflect on your desires and dreams. It is time that you begin down the road of new creative endeavor. Ask Ganesha to help you uncover the desires of your subconscious mind and then follow any creative nudges you feel. You may experience them in innovative sparks that come to you unexpectedly. These momentum will start you down the path that may involve a view of the world. Reflect on your past endeavors. Take time to acknowledge and understand your lessons and your blessings. Feel gratitude for the path that has led you to this point in time. You are receiving the gift of freedom to choose what will you pursue. There may also be an ending taking place. All of life has its cycles. Through experiences and choices, you learn and grow. You are steadily progressing through the many phases of your life. With each ending comes a promise of a new dawn. Wow. This is like all the cards that came out summed up in this card. And I love getting Ganesha always confirms the cards that we had gotten from our angels. So this is a wonderful card indeed. And again, being grateful, connecting to the blessings, because there's always something to be grateful for. There's always blessings in everything. Everything is a blessing, because even when they seem like mishaps or things going wrong, it's actually a blessing in disguise. It's forcing you. You're being pushed. It might be a prayer answered for you. If you're praying to be happy or whatever those things, well, these mishaps is happening in front of you to let you know this is not right for you. So things that happen are prayers answered, they're blessings, and it's forcing you, I hope, for you to take action, because only you control what happens in your life. Only you control whether you're happy or not. That's all on you, okay? And know that. Okay, not these cards. Yeah. Okay, so let's see the final message from the angels. Angels were final. Oh, this isn't right. What's going on here? Do I have this one? Okay, that's mixed up here. This and these. Oh no, it's not that bad. Just a couple of them, put them in the wrong spot. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, angels, what final message do you have for us? Final message do you have for us? Final message do you have for us? Just need one card. It's one card. Angels. Message do you have for us? Okay. The card that came out is autumn. Okay, and so what it says is in the fall season, everything comes together and you will reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So let's just hang in there, okay? I know after winter, spring, summer, by autumn, things are going to be really good. So hang in there, we're getting there. Things are changing, things will get better, but you know, things don't automatically get together, get better in autumn. It's a process. So things are slowly going to get better. And by autumn, we will be where we want to be. Okay. And this again is if this is your personal life or our country, COVID, whatever it is, we're getting there. So in order to get there completely, steps have to be taken for us to get there. And it looks like, yeah, it's going to get there. It's going to get there for sure. I have a feeling when I talk to the angels, they said summertime, we're going to see a big difference. But now by autumn, yeah, everything's going to be all right. But thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you're safe and warm and where you are in this wonderful world that we have to come together and show each other respect and love. And even though it's not up to us to judge anyone or find fault with anyone or anything, when we put our opinions and when we do this stuff, we interfere the natural process of law of attraction and karma. And we don't want to interfere with that. We don't want to interfere with anybody's karma or law of attraction. There are people that have jobs that, enforce the law and protect us. We have to allow them to do it. Okay? We have to allow them to do it. And remember, when you pray for things one time and let it go. If we keep praying for the same thing over and over and over again, it means we don't trust in God to answer our prayers. It's just like if you go into a restaurant, if you do go into a restaurant now, but if you go into a restaurant and you tell how many times do you tell your server your order before they bring it to you? You tell them one time. So you trust the server more than you trust God. Trust. Put the prayer out there. One time, that's all you need. He heard you, I promise you. He heard you the first time. If you keep asking him for the same thing, then he thinks you don't trust him. And so you have to trust. You have to have faith and know that it's going to happen at the right time. Okay? You have to have faith. Now, I know people feel like they have to pray or something every day to reaffirm what the original prayer is. So what I suggest people to do is, instead of praying for the same thing every day, start praying, thank you, God, for answering my prayers. I'm excited. Thank you. Now you have faith that you know your prayers are going to be answered. Now, another thing is, you can pray for somebody else, and that's okay if they're open to receive prayers. Some people aren't open to receive prayers, so no matter how much you pray for them, it might not work. But it's up on them, and other people are open to receive prayers. And so, which most people I think are. Also, you can only pray or ask the angels about you. Okay, so you can't say, "Oh, please let I don't know any name. Let's say Cindy. Please let Cindy change her mind about me and forgive me and things like that." You can't do that. You have to, because you have no control over what somebody else does. You only have control over what you do. So if you're finding that someone needs to forgive you, they're not connecting with you in that way, then you have to pray. You have to ask for help me to get over this. Help me to find the beauty in this situation. Now you get it's about you. It's all about you. How you see things, how you act with things, how you do things. It's not about anybody else. Because that's their karma and their law of attraction. You have no business being there. Okay? How somebody thinks or feels about you is none of your business. It's how you react to it. Okay? That counts. So don't pray that someone's going to change or someone's going to forgive you. You can't do that. You pray, help you to see things in a different light, like we were talking about on this thing. Okay, you have to have that awakening to know that it's about you and what you think, what you feel, how you act about every situation, everything that's going on that brings you wonderful things to you. Or not so wonderful things, up to you. Okay, but everything is truly, truly wonderful that happens no matter what. You just gotta hang in there, have faith. Okay, but again, thanks for hanging out with me. Again, stay safe if you're in the midst of the snowstorm. I hope that you're warm, and I hope that you all you have something to eat and taking care of yourself, or finding a way for someone to help you to take care of you. Okay, but thanks again. I appreciate this. So know that you're powerful when you're knowing, when you've God, the ascendant masters, the angels and archangels behind you. You're powerful. There's no stopping you. Let your love and peace fall down upon the earth. It is so much needed. But you have to be in a place of love and peace in order to give it. You can't give something you don't have, right? And know that God blesses and loves you, and so do I. So from this day forward, and always, I wish all of you namaste. The light and love in me recognizes the light and love in you. And if you're interested in having a session or a reading with me, just let me know. No matter where you are in the world. Okay, thank you. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.